Alright, what is up guys? So this is just a Q&A session I'm doing. Waiting for some people to come in right now. Hey, how's it going, Crystal? Hey, what's up, Venus? Hey, Mark. Thank you for that, Crystal. Hey, Vespinin. Hey, Danny. Looks like we're getting a lot of people in pretty quickly. Yeah, you're welcome. No problem, Mark. How you doing? So I mean, guys, if you have like any questions or anything, I know we get stuck talking all the time, so. Am I going to go tonight? I have no idea yet. I'm trying to gain the bravery to do it. Hey, Leanne, how's it going? Yeah, I'm trying to like gain the bravery to just do it by myself if I'd have to. Yeah, if I don't know, I might I'll see. I don't know. I was actually thinking about bringing Lydia here. She's pretty easy to move around. Yeah, they're waiting. These dolls are actually anticipating something to happen any moment. I told them I'd give them a treat. But no, they're looking to the left side. My table's set up like that. There's a wall right here, as you can see. And I've thought about bringing Lydia or one of these dolls with me, just to see if like activity would spike up at all, if there is a spirit within these dolls. I think it'd be interesting to see if like activity would start up, or I mean even a spirit attached to a doll while I'm out is possible. Hold on, there was other questions here. Yes, these are, oh, fam, these dolls are claimed to be haunted, yes, and the toilet paper that's actually sitting on there. Mark asks if I ever use old school techniques. You mean when it comes to paranormal investigating? And how old was I when I started all this? Well, I started getting into it about 13, age 13. My sister actually got me into all this. And she's not really into it no more, ironically. She would always talk about stories with her and her friends going to cemeteries with Ouija boards and stuff like that. So it kind of like sparked my interest like really bad. So about 13 years old is when I started looking into all this. I wanted to go with my sister and her friends to places. And then from there, it kind of developed into a more like professional habit, I want to call it. Hi, Venus. Hey, Paranormal. Intermission. Hey fam, we've had some activity happen with these dolls, particularly with the one in the middle, Ashley. At least 2 times I've streamed, she's actually in her, like, kind of messed with the REM pod. It's almost like a type of motion sensor, sort of say, if you don't know what it is. But yeah, it's kind of hard to determine when a spirit, or if they're even going to come out, or what's going to happen. It's all on their terms. The scariest thing that's ever happened to me. Well, Crystal, I'm very, like, I don't know. It's hard to scare me. Unless you're trying to jump scare me, then okay. But on investigation, probably a door slamming. When no one was upstairs, a door just slammed on its own. That kind of freaked me out. Or hearing footsteps walk up the stairs, like hard boots coming up the stairs, and no one was there. That was something else. Hey, good fella. No, Vespin, I have no idea. Are you talking about like some light phenomenon? Yeah, Danny, I'm still kind of I'm trying to talk myself into going to the cemetery tonight. I look mad. Nope, I'm not mad. Hey guys, what's up? I don't know if I was in the camera or not. Hey. I think it's just the way I'm positioned. I've had the 2 girls for about 7 months now. The clown doll for a month, and the toilet paper for a month. I got them all from eBay. They were claimed haunted dolls, so man, my arms are getting messed up. I'm sitting on my kitchen table here. My arms are laying on these mats. It's just putting divots in my arms. Badly. The toilet paper is supposed to be haunted, Crystal, yeah. It's I guess I'll give the story again. The last person who owned it got it from like a doll shop, I guess. She looked in her bag when she got home, and that toilet paper, or this toilet paper, was in the bottom of the bag. And she said she brought it home, and activity started acting up. She started getting toilet flushing sounds coming from wherever it was. She would hear someone coughing wherever it was put. She put it in a room one time by itself. That's where she was hearing it. And then she put it into a closet and started hearing the same exact thing. She did say she threw it away and it came back. And then it unrolls itself for some reason. Yeah, and Pixel has named it Kelly. So if that's what you want to call it, go ahead. Lori says, you're in Phoenix? Yep, I'm in Phoenix. It's pretty hot right now. I just did a live stream at the cemetery. I couldn't... My phone was heating up, and then the sun on it, it was ridiculously hot. Stick with dolls. Yeah, I'm actually looking into different types of, I'm all open to different type of items. And if you guys didn't know, I have the red pod sitting over here too, next to me, in case it wants to go off. It's about 110 outside. Hey, Micah. Or Mika. Is it Mika? Yeah, the clown's actually sad. That's me, guys. I'm trying to get this thing. I have to pull up something here. He's actually very, very sad and confused, as you can see. I was telling the story yesterday, I think it was, when I was streaming. He fell off, and look what happened. His glass shoe broke. Now, I accidentally knocked him over, but what's weird is that he fell on the carpet, and it still broke. It's hard to turn you guys. I've nothing like out of the ordinary. Some of these dolls have like tremendous claims to them, that they can open cabinets. The clown doll spirit apparently can literally walk around, mess with things. The kid was saying that he was having a spirit tug at his legs at night. Ashley supposedly can open cabinets, and the hearing of crying comes from her spirit, supposedly. Mark, I used to use a compass for the EMF. Yeah, I used to have one. Not no more. But yeah, nothing's out of the ordinary's happened that is tremendous. I've had dreams about these two girls here where they just turn evil. Scare the crap out of me in my dreams. I've had some nightmares about these two girls. And I don't know if that's a way, some people believe that's a way they communicate with you. Stacy says the clown looks, he might be mad, mad and upset. I get more activity with the equipment. I mean, especially with Ashley when I start talking to him. So that's why I'm trying to do these sessions more, talk to him, and I don't expect a lot to happen, honestly, guys, at first. It is said that some people say they've had items for years, never had anything happen, and then all of a sudden, like, activity just started. It's like these spirits go dormant, and then they don't know what time is, and then they just think, oh, well, I'm just going to start doing something right now. And when they think about doing it, it's maybe 5 years later. Hey, Pixel, as long as you give me the permission, I will start throwing away. I'll start using some of the paper towels here. Or paper towels. Oh my god. That's the next thing I need, is a haunted paper towel roll. I mean, the toilet paper. If you guys see a paper towel roll that is supposed to be haunted, I'll take it. You know, I've dropped them a pretty few times, good fella. I'm surprised their faces aren't broken. I've even had to put them away because some people get like scared when they come over here. They don't want to see them, so I have to put them away. So they might be mad about that. Yeah, Mark, and the thing about the older like cassette players and all that too is that there's a lot of internal noise. So some of the leading EVP technicians actually recommend not to use those because a lot of the motor sounds inside can make false positives. At least that's what I've heard. But again, you can use anything. Crystal, you ask a good question. How can you tell if a spirit is a demon or a spirit or a demon? There's so many beliefs out there that it's hard to like say for a fact because everyone has their beliefs. There's not a proof or truth of what exactly it is. I have my beliefs on what it is, and I really don't know if I should talk about it or not. It's hard to say if these are spirits who are locked or stuck waiting for judgment, or if they are demons who are stuck, or if they're from hell, or if they're good. It's hard to discern. I mean, the only way we can tell is if we talk to them and we either trust what they say or what. But it's hard to like give a definite answer for that. So everyone has their, you know, a lot of people will believe there's ghosts. Some people believe ghosts are actually just, it's almost a residual, like ghosts aren't people, but just like somehow stuck in our time lapse of just doing the same exact thing, almost to do with physics or something. I have no idea. What would I do if I started getting demon activity? Well, you know, as crazy as it sounds, I'm hoping to get something like that. And I could, you know, it could bite me in the butt for saying that. I'm looking for something active, like very, very active, so that something can happen. If I get scratched, I get scratched. But it's my belief that I'm protected enough with my faith that it's not going to hurt me as much. So, but that's my belief. I'm all about proving things as much as I can, so there's a difference. I don't know what I would do, to tell you the truth. I would just go along with it, try to capture it. Hope people don't think I'm crazy when I present the evidence and stuff. Yeah, there's theories out there that granite and water and thunderstorms, um, solar flares, solar storms, they can all be good conductors of producing paranormal activity easier for the spirits. So if there's like a geomagnetic storm or solar flares happening, it's said that it could produce better activity. Yeah, his eyes, I've been looking at the same thing, Stacy. He kind of looks like it's moving. It's funny too, when you look at his pupils, it looks like they're dilating, but they're not. I don't know, guys. Should I take one roll of toilet paper off on the stream here? I don't know when the last time was that this was used. I'm starting to wonder if, if this thing isn't haunted. I'm not saying it's not, that it was actually used for like wrapping something with dolls or something at the shop, and that's why it was in the bag. I don't know. The mirrors, I don't try too many, like, what do you want to call it? My brain just went dead, dude. I'm dead today. The mirrors things are like almost like the creepypasta rituals. I don't. That's the word I'm looking for. Rituals. I don't do too many of those rituals. Because I mean, something could happen, but I don't engage in a lot of those. Yeah. So with the UV spectra camera, like, that's basically night shot, but it's a little more stronger than night shot in the spectrum. So theory is that you could possibly see a lot more with that than the night shot camera itself. You know how if you looked at my Whaley House investigations, I have night shot, that's why it's green. I can't see in the dark. Like, you can't see anything. It's just a night vision shot camera. So with UV, it's supposed to be a little stronger than our eye and night vision for that fact. So yeah, they're probably a lot better. Yeah, so one time I had a client actually reach out to me when I was a little younger. She heard from my mom that I was actually into paranormal investigating. I knew a lot about it. So I went to go and investigate their place, and she swore she was seeing things. She swore she was seeing like steam, like, the stereotypical ghost type of thing with the mist and stuff. She even claimed to receive a call from someone who was dead. So when I investigated, it was kind of like it was hard to like determine if it was haunted or not, because one, they wanted to stay in the house while we did it, so that puts in a lot of contamination in an investigation. Two, we weren't finding anything. And then as soon as we were done, only being there for about 3 hours, she started crying, breaking down, thinking we were saying she was crazy, when that wasn't the case at all. We just could not find anything. So I wanted to share that, because what I do is I engage in paranormal activity by investigating it. I dive into it to either tell you your place is haunted or it's not, and I don't see any evidence for it. So when it comes to rituals and stuff, I'm not into that as much. I like to investigate it hardcore. Like, I want the best evidence possible. Not saying I can't get the best evidence possible from that, but it's just hard to prove with Ouija boards, even though they probably do work, to prove to a skeptical side of people that, oh, well, ghosts are moving that board. Hey, what's the test? Do you have a test in mind, Paranormal Intermission? Crystal, I think that's the question of what they're doing. I think right now we're still in the era of trying to even prove that this phenomena even exists, and that there's things out there able to move things and show up as apparitions. Unless we get a society as a whole to start taking it more serious, I don't think we'll ever figure out exactly what these things are in terms of what we can test. So we're just going to have beliefs from this point on. So that's what I'm doing. I'm here to just prove. We're in the era where we need to start handing over our evidence and capture it, so that in the future people can take this seriously and look more into it. Do you think that animals could be ghosts? It's possible. I haven't witnessed anything like that, so it's hard to say. Danny, that's pretty cool. You have a 1940s Ouija board. So paranormal intermission, are you saying almost like telekinesis type of power? If animals could be ghosts, it would be hard to prove. I mean, I don't know. Because I have a theory too that only certain animals could possibly become ghosts depending on how loved they were, or if there was something around that animal, that activity itself was so bad that somehow the energy from a spirit somehow trapped an animal. I don't know. It's hard to say. Should I take some of these off and see if this will do anything? Leanne, you say, Tyler, do you think animals can see ghosts? Yeah, I think they're a little more sensitive than we are. They're more innocent too. So I think they can see a little more. They're more open-minded, I should say. Energy-wise, they're just more open-minded. You can just tell they don't know the difference between what they see and what's real and what's not. So they could possibly see a lot more, in my opinion. Bespin, and you ask, are you ever worried a spirit taking you over? You know, I'm not really too worried about a spirit taking me over. I mean, if my beliefs are true, but that's what I'm leaning on, is my beliefs. So if something like that were to happen, I don't know what I would do. But I've never seen a person take over or have been taken over by a spirit. Yeah, paranormal intermission, like, it's very possible you do, but when it comes to proving it to the skeptics, they're just going to say it's dust. You see what I mean? So that's what I play by. I play by, if I present this to a skeptical community, can I for sure say this is a ghost? And then I play off of that. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna, yeah, Mika, yeah, I've kind of like experienced it before. It's kind of a weird feeling. I don't know how to explain cold spots. It's just weird. It's just weird when the temperature around you is just warm and then all of a sudden there's just one spot of coldness. Like, I don't know. But then again, it's hard to prove that that's ghost. So anyways, guys, what I'm going to do here is do a little experiment here. I'm going to rip a little bit of this off, and then we'll discuss what we should do with it. So here I go. Alright. That was very dramatic, guys. But anyways, what should I do with this piece? Should I just flush it down, throw it away, or do what with it? Yeah, paranormal intermission, that's the thing. That's why I'm doing this, to capture hard concrete, as much hard concrete I can throughout my life. I mean, I'm only 25, so I still got quite a few years on me to present my side of evidence. Okay, cold spots are theorized to be a kind of a change in the atmosphere because the spirit is trying to manifest itself. It's basically gathering up energy, is the theory. So then the air around it becomes cold, which is why cold spots are kind of always used in the field. It's theorized that they are trying to manifest in some way. You guys think I burn this? If I burn this in my apartment and my apartment catches on fire, Pixel, I'm gonna have you come over and explain to the firefighters and the people in my community what the heck happened, because I ain't gonna talk. Wipe it? Oh my god. I mean, I could blow my nose into it. I don't know, guys. I think tearing it up or throwing it away would just be just fine, or something. Should I beat it with a hammer? Burn it. Well, here it is, guys. Here's what I tore off. It's a big piece here. If there's a spirit in here that is attached to this toilet paper, I'm trying to wake you up. If you don't like that, come out and let me know. Just gonna stuff it there for a moment. Just looks nasty. That's what I've been thinking, Crystal. I don't know if something will happen from him or not. And the thing is with these objects, I have a chance of coming into this and nothing even being attached to it. That's what investigators do, though. They try to bring them out. When it comes to spirits attaching to items, just as they attach to it, there's a possibility they can just leave it too. These dolls did... That's my phone going off. These spirits did travel thousands of miles to get here. So is it a possibility they could have left? Yeah. Is it a possibility they're here but just very quiet? Yes. So that's what we're trying to investigate, to see if there's a spirit attached to these items. Yeah, and Crystal, I'm up to taking it to the cemetery. I've even thought about yelling out loud if there's any spirits here attached to this item, and see if there is a spirit that will attach to it. And I will do that live when I do it. When I go to the cemetery to do this, I don't want to be alone, because, you know, think about it. If you see a guy walking around a cemetery with a doll, like, you just think weirdness, right? I would probably scare the heck out of whoever would come around and see me doing that. You know, the doll I would probably take here is this one, because she's just very, very small and easy to move around. She's very flexible and easy to store. These two are kind of like stiff, like just very stiff. I don't know, I've thought about the clown doll though. I mean, I think that would kind of be cool too. Maybe I should have a vote here, like, of which one should I take to the cemetery. Pixel, I'm good. I don't need a sacrifice done. The clown. Here, I'm just gonna pull up the story here. To read to you guys on the clown, because the person that actually read this or wrote this story on him, it's very intriguing. So let me get this real quick. Alright, so this woman says, "Let me start off by saying that I've never in my life experienced anything paranormal until the night I received this godforsaken hobo clown. This thing seriously creeps me out and I want it gone as soon as possible. This scary clown was gifted to me by a thrift shop loving friend of mine about a week ago, and there has been non-stop paranormal activity type stuff happening at my house. All the paranormal stuff begins around 3:15 in the morning every night since I got it. I've heard what sounds like doors opening and closing on their own, faint whistling and a lot of movement, rustling coming from downstairs, heavy footsteps coming up the stairs, and just a wave of random musty cigarette smoke smells. My 2 Maltipoo dogs have not been acting like themselves and have been on edge these past few days. They will sit there and bark and growl and run and hide under their bed from something that I'm not able to see, but they clearly can. My 6-year-old son is too scared to sleep in his own room anymore because he says that Timothy, he called it Timothy, will pull on his feet again. I don't know what is attached to this hobo clown, and I unfortunately don't have a backstory on where it originally came from. All I know is that my friend bought this thing at a Goodwill to mess with me since he knows clowns scare the crap out of me. My friend also told me that the lady that rang him up at the Goodwill told him the doll was definitely haunted, and that we, the employees, swear it walks on its own. We'd come back to find it in a completely different spot than we had left it the night before. I just want it gone. My friend suggests destroying it and throwing it away, which I'm in the process of doing by accident. But I don't think that's a good idea. I don't want whatever is in there to get mad at me for destroying its vessel or something and for it to haunt me for the rest of my life. I also don't want to give it back to Goodwill because I don't want an innocent person to buy this thing and unknowingly bring a possessed item back home with them. And then she told me that that she actually moved the kid's bed into her room because he was too scared to sleep alone. And since I've had this doll for a month, I haven't had anything happen at 3:15 a.m. I haven't had anywhere close to anything that she has claimed. So the question is the spirit still in there? And if he is, why is he not coming out? So yeah, all these dolls have a story to them. So it's up to me to kind of, I guess, investigate and see what's going on with them, to see if there's actually a spirit, and if there is why are they so quiet? Why are they quiet? I have no idea. I feel like there's a chance that they're still warming up. I mean, it all differs from the stories I've heard from people owning supposed haunted dolls. And it's crazy that there's that many claims out there, but it's still not taken so seriously. Yeah, Danny, that's very possible too. But at least she didn't have any activity until the doll came in. So everything is a possibility here. Well, at least I destroyed this guy's foot here. Whoa, that scared me again. At least I destroyed this guy's foot so far. I wonder if he's mad for that. I don't know, because he's quiet. It's possible, Mika, if I do that. And I will actually invite a spirit into it so I can myself experience more of this activity so I can catch it. Yeah, he's giving me a death glare right now too. I'm just a prayer type of guy. I believe prayer does a lot. a lot of prayer and actually seeking the Lord. I believe prayer works, but if you have no like heart for God, then I don't think it's going to work. So that's why I believe a lot of people resort to cleansing and sage and other type of ways of doing it. I don't know, guys. If I go to the cemetery alone, I have an idea. I mean, I could go alone tonight, walk around for a little bit with the doll, and then just leave. Not be there for too long, and invite a spirit. Yes, I'm a Christian, Crystal, and actually my truth in life saying is from the Bible itself, where Jesus said that I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Which it sums up the Christian belief. At 3:15. Well, what I'm hesitant about is going out there because of just the people I will come in contact with. It's not more of the spirits. Like, I'm not even scared of the spirits. I'm just scared of the people, man. No, I don't use any of that. Frankincense or myrrh. I don't use any of it. Go snipe hunting. Cemetery. I don't know, guys. I'm going to ask you a question here. Which of these 3 dolls should I take to the cemetery to possibly get a spirit inside or to attach to it? Ashley. Clown, Ashley. There's a lot of Ashleys there. Why do you guys pick Ashley? Why Ashley? This doll's Lydia. Lydia. I say the clown because he broke him. It's odd too because I was leaning more towards the clown or Lydia here. Ashley, she seems just very innocent. Like, I don't know if I want another spirit to attach to it. Yes, Mark, I've recorded them when I sleep. I've had a few live streams of me just recording them while sleeping. Nothing out of the ordinary ever happens. I feel like I get more interaction, especially from Ashley when I talk. At Truth and Life Paranormal, are you handsome? I don't know. That's up to whoever is looking. That's up to you guys, I guess. You say his nose doesn't honk. If it did, it would freak me out. That was my first time actually trying it. Landon, you say, how sure are you that they're haunted? I'm not sure at all. That's why I'm investigating them. So I'm getting a lot of clowns and Ashleys. So you guys are saying her or him. And who knows, I might have to like do this more than once too. To see if it works or not. No, clowns don't really freak me out at all. If that's the case, I wouldn't have gotten him. You guys are going to make it tough for me to pick. Alright, I'm going to get some water real quick and I'll be back. Ouch. And actually, the cemetery that I will be going to do this at, when I do it, is said to be haunted a little bit, from what I've researched. So I'm going to pull that up real quick here. What the? You guys are crazy. Yeah, Pixel, I was thinking about getting a fanny pack and taking all of them. You know, it would be a cool kind of experiment is kind of set it on a grave somewhere, maybe a kid's grave even. Walk away for a little bit and then see if anything's messed with it. I would just be ticked off if it's gone. Crystal, I don't think I would take him to a haunted house. I think I would take him to a haunted hotel. I've thought about going to a hotel that's haunted, actually. I think owls are pretty funny. They're just hilarious looking. Has anything paranormal happened to you? Do you mean with the dolls, Landon, or just in general over my period of life? Yeah, Tammy, that's exactly why I don't want to bring her either. I could care less if there's a spirit with Hobo Clown Doll, and if another one wants attached to it, then fine. I'm trying to find this story to read to you guys. Can't find it. Crystal, you ask what hotel? I forget what it's called actually now. It was actually one that I just looked up not too long ago. It's in Prescott, Arizona. It's actually, there's this one room that's supposedly really active, and it's haunted. And it's funny, we were talking about animals earlier. It's supposedly a haunted cat, and the owner of that cat that died in that room, it's a woman. They see the chair in there. The rocking chair will start rocking by itself all the time, and that they've heard or seen a cat walking around. Even the visitors that come there put cat toys in the room for them and whatnot. So I think that's interesting. So I thought about going there sometime in the near future to just stay the night and do live streams, ghost box sessions, EVPs and whatnot. So I think that will be fun to do. Hold on, y'all. I gotta plug in my computer. Hey, what's up, Creepy Tales? The toilet paper. Oh yeah, I forgot the toilet paper, guys. We could also take the toilet paper. Here, sitting talking about the dolls, and we rip up toilet paper and we forget about him. Crystal, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about not like doing an investigation, but possibly going there with one of the dolls and calling spirits out to come within it. Can you imagine if I lose a toilet paper roll inside the cemetery? That's hilarious. No one does understand the toilet paper. It's supposedly there's supposedly a spirit. There's supposedly a spirit attached to the toilet paper, and the woman who received it from an old doll shot by accident, it was in her bag, said that she was hearing phantom coughs, like someone coughing wherever it was put in the room, heard toilets flushing wherever it was put, and it kept unrolling itself, and she even tried throwing it away and it came back. Those are the claims on it. And she said she put it even in a closet, and she started hearing the same sounds in there too. Yeah, pretty much creepy. Now, on the other side of this wall, I don't know if there's a toilet over there. I don't hear it flush all the time, okay? Like, I don't hear, like... I don't know why a toilet or a bathroom would be on the other side of this wall. It just wouldn't make sense with the setup of the apartment. So there's always toilets flushing sounds coming from this side of where the toilet paper's at. So I don't know if someone has a bathroom on the... I want to go over there and ask if they have a bathroom right there. I think it would just be crazy and weird to ask that. But then again, I don't want to assume automatically that it's the toilet paper either. Yeah, when I go out to the cemetery, I will do a live stream of doing it. I'm debating if I should have a huge light or not so you guys can see. I do have a light on my phone. I just don't know how well it's going to be. So we'll see. But I won't be there for too long. If I do it, it'll probably be about a few, like maybe 10 minutes or so. As Mark says, guys, hot the like button. Mark, I might start using that. Hot that like button, guys. Hot that. I can also TP someone's house too with it and see if it comes back. Have a porta potty. That'd be hilarious. Hey, Creepy, we've already talked, if I ever come close with a Ouija board, it would be Pixel coming with me to do it. I won't engage with the Ouija board. You guys are crazy. Crystal, my sister was actually into doing this. My mom actually finds it interesting. So does my dad, so they don't think much of it. They think it's cool. Now, on the other hand, I have people outside of my family who think it's just weird and unnecessary. Yeah, Creepy, we live in the same state, not too far away. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. Arizona, Creepy. We're from Arizona. Well, in Arizona. Yeah, that's the very conservative way of doing it, Crystal. A lot of people see it as kind of, well, from my point of view, I don't engage in a lot of rituals and stuff like that, so I kind of stay away from it. But when it comes to investigating, I'll do it. I don't see a problem with it within the church. It's my belief, though. Can you guys set off that device for me? Can you please do that? Yeah, Crystal, that's what a lot of people say. Yeah, Creepy, they're going up. I'm on the road to 500. Hoping to get to 500 very soon. Do you guys remember, if you were here yesterday, when my K2 meter fell off or fell down? It was on the clown doll. That was just weird how it fell. I think he knows that something's going to happen. I'm all down to taking the doll by myself for a while and doing a live stream, but I don't want to be there too long by myself, so I would have to wait. I'll have to wait till I get somebody to come with. Torch it. You guys all have different ideas. Hey, what's up, Smooth Poon Lotion? Yeah, when I touched the K2, I forgot the time, Mark. Do you guys remember the time it was when I touched the K2? I was trying to look for it this morning and I freaking forgot the time. My mom would not come with me, Crystal. What if other spirits get attached to the dolls in the cemetery and then come home with you? Well, Stacy, I think that would be kind of interesting if it would. If that is how it would work out, I think we would have a lot of evidence to provide. I'm very skeptical about it, about me going in there, but again, I attack every situation skeptical. Yeah, Crystal, I have some friends that would possibly go with me. I just have to let them know ahead of time, so it might be a few days before I actually do it. There, that kind of makes his uniform look a lot better. Matches his style. Hey, is Pixel still in here? I want her to explain. I keep talking about this toilet paper. I would totally do it by myself if I wasn't in the middle of, well, it's not like a big community over there, but it's big enough. You know, I did have them in the description and I freaking... Here, let me do that right now. Actually, I'll do it later. Sometime later when I do it. Hey, Stacy, that's very true. I just don't think they'll be there to back me up if something was to happen. Would ya? Hey, Smooth, it's all right. It's basically haunted. Like, the previous owner would hear coughing and toilets flushing wherever she would put it, in a closet or whatnot. And she accidentally got it from one of an old doll shop. It was in the bag for some reason. It's only 6:13 p.m. where I'm at. It's still sunny out. So how do you guys think I should go about to ask a spirit to enter a vessel such as the doll? Hey Smooth, that's exactly what Creepy Tales just said too. Yeah, it's only 6:14 here in Arizona. Looks like this toilet paper just got some haircut. It looks fresh since I took that piece off. Oh. I think what I will do is when I'm walking around, just come up to the spirits in there and kindly ask them if they want to attach to an item that I have and do it. Cemetery clown. The double C. Hey, what's up, Pixel? Oh. Yeah, I've come across a few items, Crystal. Yeah, she looks fresh, Pixel. I mean, looking white, looking clear. Doesn't look as messed up. Aren't most toilet papers marked inside the roll? Like with a label or something? Hey, what's up, Sandboxton? Vespinen, I'm thinking about possibly going to the cemetery later and bring in the clown doll. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I just got tired all of a sudden too. Yeah, Crystal, I've been to a couple. Yeah, because all the toilet paper I get is marked inside the roll. So I didn't know. That's one of the houses I went to was one of the creepiest moments I actually had. So one of them, I heard the door slam when we asked it to do something like that. It just happened about 20 seconds later. No, this toilet paper is not soft. Doesn't feel, it's very thin and kind of hard. But anyways, yeah, that's where I experienced one of my scariest things, is a door slamming and hearing boots walk up the stairs. And then another place, the lady thought I was calling her crazy because we didn't find anything. Yeah, Sandbox, and I was just testing out. I was doing a little scouting out. I'm going to listen to the recordings later. Hey, what's up, Paranormal Playground? Nice to see you here. Oh, man. That cemetery I was at today was only a couple miles up the street. Oh, my arm. Hello, SD. You're missing an SL. So I think we kind of made a pact to kind of possibly get some spirits into the clown doll. I'm gonna have to pick the clown doll. Crystal says, why do you like to do this? I like to do it because it's different. You know, people back in the day had their own things of trying to create electricity. You know, that was crazy to do that back in the day. That was nonsense. Science back in the day was just nonsense. And then I think today ghost hunting and the paranormal is kind of that same kind of niche of being undiscovered. And I feel like I might have a purpose in it to investigate and possibly change the future. SD says, did you separate the girls doll? No, not yet. I did today a little bit. I actually put Lydia back here by the window behind me, and then left Ashley up on the counters over here. And I've never seen a ghost. I've never seen a ghost, spirit, or anything manifest before. And if I have, I just couldn't tell. And that's something I always think about, like, if you're walking, how many people are actually, like, what you're seeing is possibly a ghost or what? That's actually a pretty cool name, Smooth. Quest for Truth. You know, I don't know if spirits really feed off fear. I don't know anything about that. With these like spirits here, that if they are here, I feel like if I'm too scared, they're not going to show themselves. They're very quiet for some reason. Yeah, hit that hot button, guys. Or hit the hot button. Hot the like button. Paranormal Playground, you said you think spirits can contact you in your dreams. I think it's possible. I have a belief it's possible. Just for centuries, many people and many religions say it's possible, but I've had dreams about these two, girl dolls more than anything. I haven't had a dream about the toilet paper. I haven't had a dream about the clown doll. I've had a dream about these two girls, and they're always scaring me in my dream for some reason. Like their mouths like open wide, and they're like stuck there, and they start moving by themselves. I have some weird dreams about these two girls, man. I even illustrated a dream in one of my videos on here of Lydia with my cabinets being all opened and her trying to scare me, telling me to come play. I've had Lydia in a weird voice tell me to come play, and I bolted out of my place, man. I bolted. In the dream, obviously, not in real life. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mark. I keep yawning too. Every time you say it, I want to yawn. Oh, man. No, these dolls and have always been separated. They came from separate places. I just don't know what the dream is because I keep having repetitive dreams of Ashley with her mouth open. Like her face just changes. She looks demonic. She looks scared. And like I'll be looking at her on the table or something, and she'll just start, her vessel will start moving, like her body will start moving around all crazy and just doesn't look real. And then in the dream I'm like, gosh, I gotta get my camera out, man. And every time I try to get my camera out to record, it messes up and it doesn't record. A dinosaur ghost. Have I asked for protection before I go to sleep? Yeah, of course I have. I ask for protection all the time with this. SD, yeah, I've actually heard of those. I don't go into that kind of stuff. I know there's people always selling them, and they're all out there, it seems like. But I don't know much about it, to tell you the truth. I know what you're talking about. I'm seeing things right now. But yeah, the dreams are kind of weird. I keep having reoccurring dreams of Ashley. Yeah, guys, hot that like button. It might be the laptop moving, Crystal. I'm shaking it a little bit. I can't believe I actually like broke him. Now his like foot is like a freaking knife. Can you see that? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, like that thing is sharp. This thing could kill me if he wanted to. Whoops, my bad. That was me. Yeah, he's moving because I'm moving. Yes, when I got I got the two girl dolls in January, and then I got the clown doll just a month ago. And I got them from eBay. You really want me to torch this hobo doll? Some people want you torched, Spirit. Yes, they were, SD. She just likes fire. Yeah, Chucky was based on I mean, it's not based on a real story, it's based on a doll. It was basically, Chucky was made and like influenced by a doll. It's not that the stuff that happened was real. Mika, yeah, I plan on collecting these items as much as I can, as many as I can. I don't know if I'll ever make a museum. That's kind of a far stretch, but I think it would be interesting to see what I have collected at the end of my life. This dude does not know how his clothes are always moving and stuff, it seems like. I think I tightened it too much. I think I just made it worse. Crystal, that's something I've actually tried doing one time. I've only tried it once. Don't worry, Stacy. I'm not gonna torch him. His backstory is a little mischievous, though. Pixel. Hey Mark, he's moving. It's just me on my table. No, I have not tried holy water crystal. I don't want to be too mean to any of these spirits. I don't want to like cause them harm. So I got to be careful with what I do. I think the clown's too scared to pull me. Whatever spirit is attached to it. I think he's too scared. SD, it was only in my dream because I felt like I was being attacked. I didn't feel any friendliness in it. And you know how dreams are. You feel slower. You're not really thinking things through very much in your dreams, so it was pretty creepy. I felt like I couldn't run. It's been a while since I've had a dream. I want to say a couple weeks now. It's always about these two girls, though. It's never about the clown. It has not been about the clown. Well, the claim is that there are two girls with the two little girls with the two girl dolls, and what sounds like a male adult in this doll. That's just what's claimed. I don't know. I have no idea. It's hard to say. I would just be happy to find something and find some evidence of some sort of activity from these things. Yeah, for sure, from what I've heard, is that this one, Lydia, is 11 years old. Ashley, I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. Never said. I don't think. But what we get is about 7 or 8 on that spirit box session, I think we got. So somewhere around that age, I would say. For sure. I'm actually going to see real quick if there was an age listed. I don't remember an age being listed for Ashley. So let me just check that real quick. I thought I just heard some whispering. Could be hearing things. Yeah, there's no age listed for Ashley at all. So it's only what we can come up with, I guess. No, this is just a Q&A session. Yeah, his eyes are actually blue. Like sky blue. His foot is messed up. Alright guys, so what do you think here before I end the stream? Should I try to invite spirits into the doll from the cemetery? Alright, yeah, I think I'll do that sometime. I'm debating if I should do it tonight. Thank you, Vespin, and I appreciate that. Smooth, you say what places would I like to investigate? I would like to go investigate the Sally house and Villisca Axe Murder house. Those are my two I want to go investigate really bad. I used to live around Kansas, so I've always wanted to go to the Sally house. It's my one of my favorite places. I think I would love to go. Like a favorite place of mine that I think would just become a favorite place. Pixel, just because I don't know if I should go alone to do it, but again, I think I might. I do plan on going to the Axe Murder house. I do plan on going to the Sally house. I just got to get the funds to come in, and then I will definitely do that. It takes a lot of money to do what I got to do or want to do. I actually lived on the Missouri side, Crystal, by Kansas City. See you, Vespinen. If I don't do it tonight, I will possibly do it tomorrow or the next day. So just keep an eye out. I might even do some doll investigations tonight. We'll see. You guys are very quiet though. Yeah, I know where Garden City, Kansas is. Atchison wasn't too far away from Kansas City though. Garden City's kind of further out in Kansas. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna stop the stream here. No, I was talking about the spirits and the dolls. They're quiet. But anyways, guys, excuse me. I'm gonna end the stream here, and then I will I guess create an event to stream, so just keep an eye out for that, or I might just all of a sudden just start streaming. So it'll be a surprise, guys. So I will talk to you guys later, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, peace, guys. I'll see you later.